Good day everyone. In this video, we're gonna go over two column proofs, which is the statements and our reasons with segments. Or basically you can say segment proofs. So let's say we have this segment with the points A, B, and C and D. And we're given that segment A and B is congruent to segment C and D, which is this is our given. And our task is to prove that segment AC is congruent to segment BD. So this is we're gonna prove this. So we try this. And our first statement is what is given, which is the segment AB is congruent to segment CD. And what was our reason here? So we will put here our given. If segment A and B is congruent to CD, then automatically our AB is equal to CD. So congruent man ang A and B, AB and CD, so equal ang segment AB and CD. So AB is equal to CD. Then, what is the reason for this? For this situation, we can say that definition of congruent segments. Now, let's move on to our number 3 for our statements. We will try to prove that segment A and C, which is this our proof, which is this part, is congruent to segment BD, which is this part also. We know that AB is equal to CD, which is our given. So the only part that is missing here is the segment B and C. Notice that A and B plus BC will give us segment AC, and BC plus CD will give us also segment BD. So in this part, we need to add BC to both sides of this equation. Before we do that, let's write down another. We're gonna say that BC is equal to BC. This form stands as reflexive property. So now we're gonna add statements number 2 and 3, the equation form. So we're gonna get 2 and 3, so we're gonna get AB plus BC is equal to BC plus CD. Basically, add on the left side here and on the right side for 2 equations. Now, it is basically the addition property of equal. So we just gonna write here in our reason the addition, because we add the property of our statement number 2 and number 3. So this is an addition. So now, let's move on for our step 5. So what is AB plus BC? As I said before that AB plus BC is equal to AC. So let's say that in our statement number 4 for our statement number 5. So AB plus BC is equal to AC. And focus on the right side of this equation that's connect BD. So let's write this ABC plus CD is equal to BD. So our reason here is the segment addition postulates. So now our next step is to replace, because AB plus BC is equal to AC in equation 4. We're gonna replace AB plus BC with AC here in our step 6, and it is equal to, now BC plus CD is equal to BD. So we're gonna substitute BC plus CD with BD. We're gonna write this as BD. So AC is equal to BD. And our reason here is substitution property. Now, think about how we went from step 1 to 2, using definition of congruent segments. So now we're gonna go, if AC is equal to BD, then we can say that segment AC is congruent to segment BD. This stands for the definition of congruent segments. So that's how we can prove these two segments AC is congruent to segment BD are congruent using our two columns proofs, which is the statements and our reason. And that will be the end of my discussion for today. Thank you and God bless.